There's a lot of weird and questionable people posting on TikTok.
It's not illegal to fantasize about dogs.
It's like my ex-boyfriend who was 45 and wanted me to have dog, but I didn't do it. He did it with his dog.
No, I think you did it with the dog after this conversation.
I never did it with the dog. No, I never did it because the dog was scared of me and did not want to do it. He would put the dog on me and the dog would go off.
Scared because you were trying to rape it.
I'm not a pedophile. I'm not a pedophile.
But it's hard to find another TikTok duo that rubs viewers the wrong way than these two people. And when watching the content they're uploading to their TikTok, anyone with half a brain can see that this just feels inappropriate.
No, you do realize you're leaning on me, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask. Don't look at me in that tone of voice, young lady.
I'll look at you however I want to look at you. I'm free white and 21.
You know we're not supposed to be touching anymore.
Viewers expecting them to be a couple by the way they're acting and touching each other, but then getting confused when finding out they're actually father and daughter.
I am about to give Sarah a purity ring, but I'm going to do it in a very special way. I am actually going to make it look like a marriage proposal. You're 20 years old.
Duh.
And most kids your age are not pure, have not remained pure.
Sad but true.
Well, I want to thank you for remaining pure. Okay? I want to give you something.
What?
I want to give you something.
Okay.
Okay?
What are you doing? What? What is this?
Okay. This ring will remain on your left ring finger until the day your husband puts another ring there in its place.
Okay.
As a sign that you will remain pure.
People began speculating around the well-being of Sarah and whether or not she's being sexually abused by her own father and whether or not he's been grooming her entire life. As they grew on TikTok, some highly disturbing details came to light, like how both of Patrick's brothers are convicted sex offenders, and how they've been linked to an AI account posting adult content, and worse yet, how Reddit users found out Patrick is directly tied to a user on the site Literotica, who's creating erotic stories between a fictional 70-year-old man and the fictional man's own daughter. In this video, we'll dive into the rabbit hole of the dad and daughter dream team duo and attempt to find the answer to the question,
is she being sexually abused or not?
But before we get into the real juicy details, I want to give you all some backstory. So the Getchell family consists of Patrick and Sarah, but also Patrick's wife and Sarah's mother, Teresa, and Sarah's brother Hunter. When watching some of Patrick and Sarah's videos, it's quite obvious that Teresa has some sort of disability.
Hello, my name is Teresa. I was born in Haverhill, Mass. I'm 46 years old. My favorite colors are red and purple.
And the brother Hunter, who is a minor, seems to be neglected for the most part, as Patrick's attention seems to be solely focused on Sarah, as Patrick himself describes their relationship in his author page for the book him and Sarah wrote together. Then of course there is my daughter Sarah, 21 years old but smarter and wiser than most people twice her age. She's my best friend and the perfect co-author. And when watching their videos, it's pretty apparent that the relationship the two share is just not normal.
Fiddle.
Really?
The cow jumped over the moon.
The cow. I don't know what its name is, so I can't make a Pal World reference.
Yeah, I forgot the name of the cow too.
There's something black on your teeth.
As many commentators on their TikTok state, Sarah has the same dark, sunken-in eyes as Madeleine Soto, another young girl who suffered years of sexual abuse from her stepdad Stephen Stearns, who then murdered her at 13 years old. Combine this with the fact that Sarah seems to subconsciously avoid Patrick's advancements, even leaning away from him when he comes into contact with her, which happens way too often. Now, whether that's because his breath is probably putrid or because something else is at play.
Hello everyone, I'm Sarah and this is my dad Patrick.
We love to dance together.
And lip sync.
And get a little crazy sometimes.
We do that normally.
What do you mean by that?
With a flood of comments speculating about her safety, TikTok ultimately banned their accounts after receiving too many reports, and Sarah decided to start uploading clips to her own TikTok account instead. But one video in particular stood out from the rest, or specifically the video's caption. The video from December 16th, 2024 showed Sarah lip-syncing to a song. The artist of the song is called Ariella Brigman, an artist that was following hardly anyone on social media except Sarah and Patrick. When visiting the Instagram page of Ariella Brigman, it's easy to see that Ariella Brigman is not a real person. She's an AI account posting adult content. There's a couple of reasons we can be sure this account actually belongs to either Patrick or Sarah, or the both of them. One is that she's only following a small amount of people, two of them being both Patrick and Sarah. A lot of the AI account's posts are regularly liked by Patrick.
All lies, made up by somebody, probably from the Reddit page. So, what's more believable here? That I went and created an AI account that posts NSFW content on FanView or OnlyFans or one of those sites. I don't know which one it was because I don't look at that crap.
And in the caption, Ariella lists the game Monster Hunter as one of her interests, the same game Patrick likes to play with his son Hunter. All of these coincidences are, in my opinion, way too much to be just that, coincidences. This led Reddit users on the Dad and Daughter Snark page to accuse Sarah of being behind the account, and oddly enough, an hour after the accusation was made, the Ariella Brigman account was mysteriously shut down. But even if the account did belong to Sarah, what does it matter? She's an adult, right? Well, yeah, but since Sarah used the song of Ariella in her video, and Patrick keeps liking the adult content posted by Ariella, it's safe to say they were both involved in the account. And why would a father and daughter duo bond over an AI account literally posting pornographic material? It's both weird and extremely inappropriate. And if that wasn't enough, when visiting the Venmo page of Ariella, one detail particularly sticks out. The banner behind the profile shows a familiar book cover of the book Firebound Harmony, Princess and Dragon Unite. And the authors of the book? Sarah and Patrick Getchell.
Okay, so Sarah has no clue what's going on here because she doesn't know about this. But Amazon sent us something special earlier this week.
Oh my god!
There it is.
Exciting news. Our book actually hit the top 10. It was number 7 in one of its categories on Amazon Sunday. So we are well on our way to becoming best-selling authors.
Finally, there's a rumor going around that my dad and I created an AI that made spicy content on OnlyFans. Their whole basis for this accusation is that this AI posted a song. I saw it on TikTok and I liked it, so I made a lip sync. I also followed the account in case they posted more music I liked. Excuse me for liking an AI song, but that does not prove that we were behind the account. As for the spicy content they allegedly posted, we would never post content like that. Hell, we don't even know how to use AI like that. The most we've done with AI is get a few name ideas for characters in our book. Well, there you go. I finally addressed what everyone wanted me to address. Thank you for boosting our account by nearly 600 followers in a single day. We do appreciate it so very much.
Cover art of the book is obviously AI generated, so in the unlikely scenario of someone else generated the cover art, Sarah is explicitly lying here. And while all of this was going on, Reddit users found even more disturbing details about what Patrick was up to. There exists a website called Literotica, where users post fictional pornographic stories around different topics and discuss things sex-oriented. Let's just say it is a dark place of the internet, where highly degenerate individuals post some of the most wicked, depraved, and disgusting content imaginable, from bestiality to fictional incest between family members. And on that site, a user by the name of Babe for Dad is registered. When looking through the different topics the user is interested in, one of these categories include daddy and daughter. And when looking at the profile picture of the account in question, were met with striking similarities. It features a woman standing beside a red dragon, extremely similar to the cover art of Patrick and Sarah's book. And if this wouldn't be evidence enough that the account belongs to Patrick, we can take a look at some of the stories posted on the account. The first story is about a girl who describes herself as a daddy's girl, and her name is Ariella. Upon this discovery being made, Reddit users on the Dad and Daughter Snark page began compiling email addresses belonging to Patrick and attempted to create new accounts on Literotica using Patrick's email address. And to their surprise, one of Patrick's emails returned an error message saying that the email address already exists on the website. And if all this wasn't evidence enough, the Babe for Dad account on Literotica was deleted, again shortly after the discovery came to light. And if we just pause here for a brief second, so there exists an account called Babe for Daddy on a pornographic website, interested in the category Daddy and Daughter. Patrick and Sarah had a TikTok account called Dad and Daughter Dreamteam. In the first incestuous novel the user posted, the daughter is named Ariella, the same name linked to both Patrick and Sarah. The profile picture of the account depicts a woman and her red dragon, the exact same theme of the book both Patrick and Sarah has published. Patrick is also directly tied to the website by his private email, and the cherry on top, the account gets deleted just after Reddit's discovery of its existence. Even one of these similarities are unlikely to be a coincidence, let alone all of them. Patrick is without a doubt definitely behind the Babe for Daddy account. Neither Sarah nor Patrick has as of yet directly addressed these accusations, but this time the mother Teresa has some interesting information to disclose.
The Dream Team is back. It's funny because I can't believe how this happened, okay? I was actually trying to create the new Dream Team account like we announced on Sarah's channel. And when I was trying to create the new Dream Team account, I was going to use the same email because I thought it was deleted a year ago.
Yeah, like we deleted it, so we thought it was gone. We didn't have any chance of getting it back.
In early 2025, Patrick and Sarah managed to get their old dad and daughter Dream Team account reinstated and started to post their cringy dance videos again. And as we mentioned earlier, Teresa obviously has some sort of mental disability and has previously stated that she prefers to be behind the camera, especially considering her husband Patrick doesn't seem to want anything to do with her.
Come back over here. Why would I chew on my tongue? What? Why would I chew on my tongue?
Really?
What?
Really?
Yeah, really.
It's too hot for this.
I don't care.
I do.
Bye.
But after the discovery of the Babe for Dad Literotica account, and as that information garnered attention, their comment section was filled with criticism and speculation regarding Patrick and Sarah's alleged incestuous relationship. This prompted Teresa to speak up, appearing in front of the camera in an attempt to dispel the rumors. The video is extremely cringy to watch, and it's quite obvious that not only is she reading a script as she actually states in the video, but that the whole video idea and script is written by Patrick himself.
Hi everyone, I asked Sarah if I could use her channel to make this video. I've stayed quiet for a while now. I've watched the internet attack my daughter and my husband, and it's really pissing me off, but I stayed quiet. I am done staying quiet. What the hell is wrong with you people? I had to write a script to get this out so it doesn't seem so jumbled, and it doesn't help that I'm downright pissed off. My husband is the sweetest and kindest man. He would never hurt a fly, let alone his family. Come on, guys. If you ever met him and actually knew him, you would think so too. Now, because I choose not to be on camera, everybody thinks I'm forced not to be on camera. Bitch. Nobody forces me to do anything. I don't like to be on camera a lot. Just because I'm a kind and caring person and have a sweet personality, it doesn't mean that I'm a pushover or mentally delayed. As you can see, I have a tough side. If you mess with my family, you'll see more of it than you want to. So back off. Sarah has her channel here, Patrick has his cooking channel, and I'm here to support them.
By now, it's evident that Patrick is a narcissist to think the audience would buy this, and that this whole script is completely written and orchestrated by Patrick himself. The return of the Dad and Daughter Dream Team account was short-lived, with Sarah explaining that it was because people wouldn't stop speculating about her alleged abuse.
Well guys, here I am. I'm sorry to say, but the Dream Team is gone. We just couldn't post content together anymore knowing how people saw it, especially with the latest bull they're trying to spread. All the rumors are false, but there's nothing I can do. People are going to believe it, and I can't stop them, so we're done creating content together.
Sarah is still posting content to her private account and has apparently recently moved out of her parents' house to her own apartment. I found no update whether or not Patrick is still active on TikTok and no explanation regarding his Literotica account. So back to the question if Patrick and Sarah was in an incestuous relationship or not. It's impossible to say for certain, as no formal investigation by the police department has been conducted. Patrick's obsession over his daughter, the constant touching and stroking her, is obviously deeply concerning, especially considering the content of the literotica account, which has successfully been linked to Patrick Getchell. I think Patrick's fixation on the princess and dragon and how they unite definitely has some weird perverted psychological undertone, potentially referencing himself and Sarah. Sarah has repeatedly denied all claims of lewd behavior, and if she'll ever open up about what she potentially has gone through is yet unknown. But one thing is for certain, she would need to be the one to spill the tea. And that's it. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video. A lot more exciting stuff coming, I promise.